Good afternoon. So today I'll be talking about weekly series. So it's almost the end of the month. The first time I'm starting episodes at the end of the month. In this summary of September, I will talk about certain time frames, such as the beginning of September and the end of September, on how much work I felt like I've accomplished. So September 1st to 12th, the beginning of the month, I wasn't aware of the rules that I set in place for myself and delayed projects until the last minute. Mid September, middle of the month, managed to work on projects and tasks around the 15th of September. So I've caught up with two projects of mine at that time. And I've also developed another project on research for the current project of mine, a project for another project, building web traffic. And over at September 25th to 30th, the end of the month, somewhat, some work declined, and yet I still managed to catch up on tasks and complete a milestone for applications. All right, so let's begin. All right, so with the routine that I had called morning coding challenges, I took it off because I really haven't worked on as many coding challenges as I thought I would. So instead, I thought I would work on some coding projects in that case. And I do have a Python API project that I would like to work on. Um, and also, in summary, I'm supposed to have at least 12 tasks done by by the end of this week, or at least this time frame, from the 16th to the 30th. And so if I have it's 18, so I'm supposed to have at least 25 tasks done this month, which is pretty good. But we could still do better. You can still do better. I can still do better. I did mention that it's been a slow month. Was a slow time frame at the end of the month, at the end of September, that I really haven't gotten too many tasks, or at least, well, I have gotten tasks done, but I really haven't had that motivation to get myself started and doing the things that I'm really interested in actually. But I ended up working on this milestone. I managed to do up to 200 applications. This is just really for software engineering positions. And so a friend of mine pointed out that uh, now I should probably have some projects on my resume. And so the funny thing is I didn't really have any projects on there, so I just so happened to think of these projects that I could get my stuff get started on working on. And so um, that's my agenda for at least this week, from Wednesday until on. And I do have to get say the book project started, and I also have a website project due as well. And um, yeah, it's just that I would like to admit that at least yesterday I woke up at a decent time, 7:30, but my reflections weren't there. And if you haven't seen the episode yesterday, well, that's the thing. I never did it, and I'm actually doing the episode that I'm supposed to do for today. And so yeah, it was just this big time gap, and that's good to reflect on, just because you want to be aware of, well, what's going on around you. Maybe looking at your phone, or maybe you're like you're looking somewhere for answers. You're looking at your email, some chat channel, your phone, just waiting for some notifications to just, all right, hey, you got to get started on this, or hey, you got this going on. So that's something that I'd like to point at, possibly on the next episode, just to bring up awareness and in general, just creating these videos. If you create some of these videos for yourself, this is a big bonus. You see what's going on. Possibly you may rewatch it, and then you begin to understand, well, maybe that's one of the causes that made me not really get anything started at all. So until next time, I would like to talk around that topic tomorrow. All right.